And sorry for the delay, we have scored once in the first minute and a half, so Trackers are ahead 1-0. And Fort McMurray takes the puck up through the neutral zone, coming across the blue line, put a puck into the far corner, and they'll go and control the puck. Shot from the slot's going to deflect into the corner, and that's Ross off the boards up to the blue line. And so Duncan Ross back in the lineups this afternoon, first game since December after being out of the lineup in and out. And so Fort McMurray dumps the puck right at Marcus Rule. Marcus Rule's going to block the puck and push the puck over the blue line. And now here's Fort McMurray, moves it right into the equipment of Mason Gosling. Gosling can't find the loose puck, and Fort McMurray moves it back open. It bounces back in the zone. It's Rule with the puck now at the top of the circle. Pulls it to his forehand, backhand, or backdoor to the back of the boss. And so that was Rule over to Gosling, and Gosling's going to get a goal, and that's going to be 2-0 in the first 3 minutes.
First goal was by Nathan Rowley.
Nathan Rowley getting the first one, Mason Gosling getting the second one. Trackers up 2-0. Great way to start the afternoon, Mr. Gosling.
Absolutely.
Face-off coming in center ice, Curtis Lee, Connor Brown, and APing for the Trackers will be Caden Lundstrom, number 5. Puck's going to come over to Brown. Brown plays it back to Schwantz. Schwantz will play that up to Lee. Lee tries to chip that down into the ice. He was unsuccessful. Fort McMurray takes it down and puts a shot onto the side of the net. Sharp angle shot stopped by Dakota Olsen, gets the start in net. Back to the puck is Caden Lundstrom. Lundstrom with the puck tries to pull it through the Fort McMurray players, loses possession of it, and battling for the puck. The Trackers get it back out into the neutral zone. And so, puck's going to bounce over to Connor Brown. Connor Brown's going to lose possession of it, and it's the Fort McMurray Oil Barons taking it wide off the side of the net, bounces out front. Olsen gets a glove and a stick on it, and we'll get a stoppage of play at 17-11 left in your first period. And you can believe your scoreboard, it is 2-0, even though you never saw either goal live. And we're going to have a goaltender change right away, as the coach wants to have a talk to his goaltender, if nothing else. Puck's going to bounce off Olsen. It's going to come to Lang. Lang gets it on the boards. 2-on-1's going to ensue. Lang going up the far side. Comes over to Brownlee. Brownlee back to the middle. Oh, he misses Bush and Lang. And Fort McMurray will take it back out the other way. And Bush back, collects the loose puck, puts it back to Jens. Jens loses the handle on it. And Moody will get that back out into the neutral zone. Sinclair for the Barons will shoot that in. Olsen out of his net to stop it up. And that's Moody from behind his net up to Lang. Lang plays it off the boards to the blue line, but can't get it out. Puck's going to bounce back down low, and it's going to be the Barons centering pass. That's going to bounce everybody's stick to the blue line. Kept in, shot back down into the near corner. Going to the puck is Jens. Jens gets pushed off the puck. Moody searching for it. It's going to be the Barons down below the goal line who are winning most of the battles at this point. Down to the puck will be Jens. Jens is going to be checked from the back. Brownlee gets it to the blue line, not out. That one's going to bounce off a Bush into Olsen, and Olsen covers it up for a stoppage in play. So they'll line it up to the right of the goalie. And so, out to take a face-off draw. That looks like that is going to be Curtis Lee out with Raymond Dick. And should be Justin Brownlee. Puck's going to bounce to the low slot, centering pass right into the middle of Olsen. So Olsen makes a good stop, and he slides out of harm's way to get up and get the puck to the linesman. So they're going to line this up to the left of Olsen. Everybody will switch over to the other face-off draw because that was easier than moving one person. Puck's going to bounce. Junior Barons take control of it. They're on the wall and coming to the puck is Brownlee. Brownlee gets tripped up. Barons are going to play it back D-to-D into their own zone. Pressure from the forecheck of Raymond Dick. And now the Barons are behind their own net. They're going to reverse the flow into the far corner. Up the boards, it's going to come to Kane Arbery with the shot on net. It's off some skates, block. It's going to come back to the blue line. Arbery will push that back down. Comes to Justin Brownlee off of Curtis Lee and bounces into the neutral zone. Arbery will cross-ice dump that. It's going to go into the near corner. And it comes back up the boards Oil Barons get it to the blue line and it squeaks just out. Arbery will push that back in. Trackers will have to regroup. Slowly out of their zone comes the Oil Barons to get it to the blue line. Shot's going to go high and over the glass. Dakota Olson watches it as it flutters above his head. Down low, driving is the Oil Barons, going to bounce out past Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick's going to skate into the puck into the neutral zone. Delays, he's looking cross ice, puts that over to Mason Gosling. Gosling has it poked away from him, but Curtis Lee will come out in support. Gosling will get the puck back to Schwant. Schwant shot on net. Oh, just high and over the goaltender's shoulder, hits the glass in behind the netminder. Here come the Oil Barons other way, cross ice over, working on low, and they're going to dump that in. Olsen's going to play the puck to the near corner. Oil Barons will be first to it. And now Kyle Schwantz will have some time in behind his net. And he puts it off the glass to the blue line, but not out. Gosling battles for it. Schwantz will help him out and get it out the rest of the way. He'll dump that in just wide of the goal. It's going to bounce to the front of the net. That's Hebert first to the puck, but he can't control the biscuit as it rolls back below the goal line. Taken away in front. Back to the point. Slap shot by Lowen. That's going to be blocked again. And over to the puck comes Rule. It's back into the neutral zone, and Lowen gets taken awkwardly into the boards, but it looks like he's okay. Barons looking up ice. They're going to skate it out. Looking through the neutral zone, they gather the red line. They dump that in. Olsen out of his net. He'll play it up to Lundstrom. Lundstrom will push that over, and Lowen will get it. It's back off the boards to Lundstrom. Lundstrom pokes it to the neutral zone, and that's going to be dumped in by Rule. And there's Lundstrom now down low to the puck, takes his man to the boards. Puck's going to roll. No, it's going to stay right in there as I think it goes off the official. And it'll bounce to Viens. Viens is going to pinch. Gets poked past him. Now it's 2-on-1. Moody trying to block the pass back to the puck with Brown. Puck rolls on net. Olsen has it roll off him to the Brown. Brown looks up through the middle of the ice, kept in at the blue line, and back down to the top of the circles. Viens takes his man out, clears the puck to the neutral zone. 13:21 left in the first period. Trackers lead 2-0 as the Junior Oil Barons control the puck below the net, or below the goal line behind their net. Here come the Oil Barons now to the red line. They cover the red line, and now they'll try to dump that in. That's off the skates of Jens. Bounces far side. Lang will gather possession of the puck. He puts that to Brown. Brown tips that one in, and this one will be iced. And as it crosses the goal line out the Trackers, the whistle will go, and they'll come and line that puck up in the Junior Oil Barons end zone. Or defensive zone, I guess. So up to the right of the goaltenders where Colby Bush will put his stick down. Pucks his one down into the corner. Lang goes to battle for it. He puts it up the boards just out of the reach of Bush. It's going to be at the blue line. Arbery's backing out. Barons get it past Arbery, 2-on-1 with some back checking from Brownlee. Bad save by Brownlee, and Nathan Brownlee's going to get a interference call. Checking the stick, always thought was a good play, Dave. Sure made sure that he didn't get a good opportunity on that. He had enough to redirect the puck towards the goal. I don't think the coaching staff will be upset with that penalty. So they're going to line this up to the left. Mason Gosling will go take the face-off draw. That puck's going to go forward side to Arbery. Arbery can't play the puck out. Oil Barons have it at the blue line, working down low, and Gosling's going to try to block that shot. That's off of Olsen. Rebounds cleared to the side. Arbery gets to it, and he'll put that down past the outreach stick of Stanley of the Oil Barons, and they'll go back towards their own zone. That's played into the far corner, and here come the Oil Barons trying to set up behind their net. They're going to be flushed out. Nope, they're going to stay away from Justin Brownlee. They move it all the way up to the neutral zone now. And up to the top of the circle, stick by Schwantz, and over comes Lowen. Nobody out in front as there's 3 blue jerseys against 2 white jerseys by the looks of it. And so a scrum ensues. Mitchell still thinks the puck is loose somehow. And puck does finally make its way to the blue line, but it's kept in. Sinclair play that back down towards the hash marks. He gets the puck back at the blue line. Shots deflected. Schwantz keeps it from reaching the net. And this gets to the top of the circles, but pushed back down by Fort McMurray. Cross-ice pass blocked by Lowen. He goes and gets the puck and wraps it around the boards and gets it out. Justin Brownlee now to the puck. Puck's going to be played to the near side. And now Nobody really wanting to go to the puck. Jens does get it, bounces over to Lang. Lang in the neutral zone, gets his head up to miss the check. Oil Barons take the puck away, and now Rule will come over to help Lang out. Rule takes the puck up ice, one-on-one. Lang trying to jump in to play, and he misses the centering pass by Rule as it's deflected away. 10:58 left. Here comes the Oil Barons, and that's Rule back checking. He gets that puck out. They're going to call it a high stick. Face-off coming to the far blue line, I believe. 12 seconds left in the penalty to Brownlee of Nathan. Curtis Lee, Raymond Dick, going to kill off the last 12 seconds of the power play. Junior Oil Barons need one more player on the ice. Centerman will get waved out. And puck's going to be put towards the boards in the skates of Lee. Lee will get the puck back. He puts it to Moody. Bienz will chip that one to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick gets that into the zone of the Barons. Barons reverse the flow. They come back out the near side, move it up to the neutral zone. Bienz able to get a stick on it, block the pass. He gets out of the way. Raymond Dick's got the puck, delays, tries to get that to the front of the net. And the Oil Barons somehow keep the puck out of the way of the trackers enough. Moody has his stick swatted out of his hand, and Weatherby will be going to the penalty box for slashing here. Oh, he's going to call it interference. Usually when you hit somebody's stick with your stick, that's slashing, but not today. Penalty nonetheless. 10:14 left in the first period. Trackers ahead 2-0. Curtis Lee will stay up, take the face-off draw. He'll be out there with Raymond Dick, Justin Brownlee, Thomas Lowen, and Brandon Moody. Pucks into the skates of the officials, cleared back by Justin Brownlee to Lowen, Lowen to Moody, Moody back to Lowen. Lowen walks in, plays it down low. Centering pass going to bounce out to Lee. Lee will push that back to Moody. Moody with the shot. That's going to go off the goaltender's stick. Rebound. Goaltender's able to lay down on it, then he falls back to make sure the net gets knocked off, and he gets his whistle. So 9:58 left in the period, and Fort McMurray will change up their penalty killers. Trackers will stay with their same power play unit. Face off one back, straight back to Moody from Lee. Moody now with the puck sets up. That's off the stick of the Fort McMurray Oil Barons. Bounces to Lee. Lee controls. Lee back to Moody. Moody back to Lee. Lee walking in. Lee shot into the back of the net. Goes short side, far down. And that's a power play marker. We have ourselves a 3-0 game. Some answers here. We're going to have ourselves a runaway. Ross is going to push that puck into the zone of the Oil Barons. Our Oil Barons control below their goal line, give it away. Lang has it against the boards. He's waiting for some support, and Nathan Brownlee comes over to help him out. And puck's going to bounce. Lang will get that puck back to Arbery. Arbery's going to wrap that around the boards. Lang's going to have pressure from the back, and he's trying to get that down to Brownlee. Puck's going to bounce. Lang controls back to the point man, Arbery. Arbery will come to the puck. He'll play that back down into the corner, and this comes back to the near corner. Lang's looking to go intercept. Lang gets taken hard into the boards. He tries to center that back to Bush. It's taken away by the Barons. Over to the puck is Arbery. Arbery gets that down, and Bush gets a stick on it. Puck bounces to Brownlee. Brownlee now to the net, and that one's going to bounce off some shin pads, and the Oil Barons will gather it and skate it out of their zone through the neutral zone. Here come the Oil Barons working on Arbery. Arbery slows his man down, but it's the Barons still with the puck. Centering pass comes to the top of the circles, and now intercepted by Bush. Oil Barons off the shin pads of Arbery, and now Colby Bush is going to apply some pressure. This one will be centered out of the zone, and Oil Barons Slauson has it. He goes D to D. That's off the stick of Lundstrom, and now that's dumped in. Olsen out of his net to stop it up and slow it down for Arbery to come collect it. That puck's played off of Ross's stick. Brown gets it to the blue line and not out. And now it's just played past Brown.
Throw 'em, boys.
Looking for the puck is Ross. Puck's going to bounce to Slauson. Shot into the glove of Olsen. And I think that one was going wide. We'll have to see if they count that as a shot on net. Olsen flashes the leather nonetheless. And so this is going to be Curtis Lee to the puck. Or to the face-off. Face-off one back by the Barons. Slap shot. That one's off some skates. Rebound. Olsen stops it with his stick. That one's over and on top of the net to caress the water bottle and sit there. And so Olsen maybe gets enough of it to make it just feather over the top of the bar and sit on the mesh on top of the net. So we'll have a face-off off to Big Tasty left. Puck's going to roll over to Lowen. Lowen will play that off the glass. Goes to the blue line, kept in. This one's dumped in to the corner. And Lowen can't control. Schwanz is going to take the puck away. Lowen's going to get the free puck. Lundstrom moves that to the middle to Brown. Lundstrom now will skate up. He gets rubbed out into the boards. And this puck's played away from Lee. Slauson now moving up from the point. He'll cover the blue line. Shot's going to go wide as it hits the patch auto supply and rings out of the zone. Cross-size pass to Slauson. He'll dump that back in. Olsen out of his net to stop it up. And he has pressure on him. He needs to get back to his net. And it'll be the Trackers who play it back off the boards. They'll get it to the blue line, but not out. And it's always fun to have a rodeo every once in a while in your own zone. Make everybody skate a little bit harder. Penalty coming to somebody for interference. Looks like that'll be Connor Brown. 7:09 left. In your first period, 3-0 is the score. Just need a shorthanded goal now, Dave.
Take it.
Shane Hebert take the face-off draw. Hebert will win that one back. Mooney will fake the shot. He'll come over to the near corner. That'll be Gosling to the puck. Gets it out there. Here comes Hebert with his wheels on, trying to get past Hatchie. He can't. Puck's in behind the official. Hebert will gather his stick, get back up. Here come the Oil Barons back through the neutral zone. Sinclair controls at the top of the circle, moves it back towards Weatherby. Weatherby controls, plays that back down. He'll get the return pass, but he's not prepared for that wild attempt, and he'll go back and collect it in his own zone. Mason Gosling applying pressure. Puck's just out of the reach of his stick. Here comes Weatherby up the ice, moving to the middle. Shots misfired. It's going to bounce to Moody in the corner. Moody controls, plays that over to Viennes. Viennes has time, and he wraps it around the boards and gets it out. Penalty killers will go change. Minute 14 left in the penalty to Brown. Sinclair from behind his own net. Looks up ice, plays it to the near side, and Phil Claude is going to dump that one in, and that'll be Arbery now to the puck. He has pressure on it. Fort McMurray player loses the wheel. He'll get back up, and Fort McMurray still controls. Green to the middle of the ice, shot coming slowly to the net, and Fort McMurray tries to jump on the loose puck quickly, but Olsen has the puck backed up and glove on it before it can sweep by, and he gets a whistle with 5:55 left in the first period. Glad that extra goal for everybody at home, so they just know that was the power play marker from Lee. And so Nathan Brownlee takes the face-off draw. It's going to be won by the Barons back to the point. Waitman puts on the brakes, almost breaks his own ankles. He dumps that down into the far corner. And Fort McMurray still controls the puck, trying to center it. Man wide open out front. And so Fort McMurray still has the possession of the puck, moves it back to the blue line. This one's pushed past everybody by Justin Brownlee. Brownlee tries to beat it from Brownlee. They're going to say they're offside, and they'll send this one all the way down the ice as Justin Brownlee didn't clear the zone. So another offensive zone face-off for the junior Oil Barons, as Brownlee of the Justin variety thought he was going to get sprung loose by Nathan. Laying in to take the face-off draw. He's going to win that back to Schwantz. Schwantz will put that off the glass, and it will get out past Sinclair. Rule now is going to apply some pressure to Sinclair. Sinclair uses his body, and Rule's going to, nope, doesn't quite get that puck as it's poked away from him by the Fort McMurray back checker. Fort McMurray now is going to put that puck forward side. We're back to full strength as Brown makes it back out onto the ice. And here comes Fort McMurray. They try to get a shot on net, and Olsen will make the save as Fort McMurray sniper gets taken down after he was trying to shoot that one towards Olsen with a little bit more gumption than that. Curtis Lee take the face-off draw in between Brownlee and Raymond Dick. Justin Brownlee to the puck's going to skate into it. He pushes that over to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick stick handles through the skates of Janice, and the puck's going to roll into the corner. Puck's off of Dick into the corner, and now here's Raymond Dick. He's going to maintain position. He pushes that back to Lee. Lee back to Brownlee, has a stick lifted, and Brownlee takes a shot to the chin. Looks for a call, no call. And that's Brandon Moody behind his net, goes over to Jens. Jens looking up ice, puts it right on the stick of the Oil Barons. And that one is intercepted. Centering pass blocked by Jens, and it's still in the corner. Oil Barons forecheck. They're going to push this back to the point. Sinclair with the shot. That one's going to hit the glass and behind the goaltender. The sound every goalie loves to hear. Puck's down below the goal line now. And battling forward is Moody with the Fort McMurray Jr. Oil Baron player. Oil Barons gather possession. Centering pass. Missing wide is Sinclair. And puck's going to go to the far side. Justin Brownlee takes his man out. Brandon Moody takes his man out. Puck's going to be pushed back to Justin Brownlee. Can't get it past the pinching Fort McMurray player. And Brownlee takes a shot to the head as the Fort McMurray Oil Baron player did not like that. And so we have ourselves a Tracker Power Play. Brought to you by WSP. Thanks for sharing your data. You're so knowledgeable. So a rough to Decker. So 348.
Oh, I'm still 60. So there you go. Now it's green again.
And so Colby Bush can take the face-off draw. He'll be between Nathan Brownlee, Noah Lang, Duncan Ross, and Kyle Schwantz. And Fort McMurray Oil Baron player wondering why it was only called on one person. So he gets his explanation. He'll tell the coach when he goes back for his change. Bush is going to win that straight back to Schwantz. Schwantz now puts that puck back to Bush. Bush now waits for traffic. That one's going to deflect, and it almost bounces back out front. And it does enough for the Barons to clear it. Here comes Bush with possession of the puck, gives that back to Nathan Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee's going to cover the blue line. He's going to skate down and push that back up to Bush. Bush will get it back over to Schwantz. Schwantz plays it over to Ross. Ross now back to Schwantz. Schwantz back to Bush. Bush to the middle. Brownlee has the stick lifted. Ross in front, and that one just goes wide. And that's Bush back to Schwantz. Schwantz is looking in front. He's going to shoot. That one's to the back of the net. I don't know if Lang got a piece of that or if that was straight in from Schwantz. Looks like that might have been Kyle Schwantz. With one with eyes from the point. Another power play marker. Inside the Tracker zone. Oil Barons, I believe, played in Grand Prairie last night to make the trip over to Fort St. John today. Off to Peace River tomorrow. So they'll line it up at the blue line. Kurt Lee will center in between Gosling and Brown. Lee will get waved out. Gosling will go in and take the face-off draw. Puck's one board side. Gosling will come back to it. He'll push that all the way back to Ross. Ross looking up ice. Finds Lee. Lee gets bumped. And that'll be the Oil Barons that pinch up and push that one into the Tracker zone. Olsen over to Ross. Ross will play that back up to Brown. Brown over to the middle of the ice. That one's going to come over to Gosling. Gosling now with the puck. Shot off the goaltender stick into the near corner. And here come the Oil Barons. They're going to get out of the way of Connor Brown and give up the puck, but they come back and take it away. Oil Barons working up on the Tracker defenseman Ross. Ross pushing his man towards the boards. And they battle down in the corner. Lee helping out. Lee will get possession of the puck. And Lee from behind the goal line now. He's going to put that back over to Arbery. Arbery will put it back over to Ross. Minute 54 left in the first period. Puck's going to roll to the blue line. Lee pushes it up. He puts it all the way over to Gosling. Gosling on net. Shot! onto the glove of the goaltender. Rebound. Gosling has it, centering pass to Brown. Brown gets thwarted by the D-man, and the net comes off, and the whistle goes. So Brown had the empty cage, but he just could not get the angle on his stick to get it to the back of the net. He'll go to the bench, shaking his head about that one. So face-off coming to what looks to be the right of the goaltender. Shane Hebert take the face-off draw. And that one's going to go back down into the corner. Hebert can't get the puck back. Rule keeps the puck along the boards. This one's thrown towards the middle. Barons do get it to the blue line and out. This one's going to bounce. Brownlee's going to come back to it, avoids the check. This one goes cross ice, and that'll be Lowen into the puck, gets it to the blue line. And the Fort McMurray Oil Baron player sort of ran into the boards, and somebody's lost a stick, I think. Looks like a Fort McMurray Oil Baron player. This one's going to come back to the blue line. We're into the last minute of play of the first period. Here, Oil Baron's going to dump that one up. Icing indicated, but it doesn't have enough juice on it. Schwantz's going to play it behind the net to Lowen. Lowen plays it off the skates of his defensive partner, bounces out front. And Olsen has to make a save to keep the puck from the back of the 4x6. So 50.3 seconds left in the first period. 4-0 is the score. And they'll line this one up to Dakota Olsen's left. That one's going to come back to the point. And racing to the puck was Lang. He can't quite get it out. It's going to bounce to him. He pushes the puck up to Nathan Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee 2-on-2 with Lang. Lang's going to go get the puck below the goal line, and he has the puck poked away from him, and it's the Barons now bringing it back out of their own zone. Racing to the puck is Colby Bush. Backs up the ends. Puck's going to come back down to the goal line. Bush gets that to Lang, or to Moody to Lang. This one's still in play, and puck's going to bounce through the skates of everybody. Lang's going to pick it up. He pulls it to the middle of the ice, and Lang can't get all the way through. Brownlee goes, gets the loose puck, tries to center it. 12 seconds left. And, 11.6 seconds left in the period. And they're going to line this one up to the right of the goaltender, I guess, even though the puck was on the left, or they're going to look for the puck first, I guess. Nope, they'll bring it to the left of the goaltender. Puck's going to be won back by the Barons. They get it to the blue line on the wraparound around the boards. Barons get it to the middle. 3 seconds left through the skates of the ends, but backed up by Moody. Buzzer goes. The team's part, and we'll be back in 20 minutes, and hopefully we'll have a little bit better Wi-Fi service. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Trackers lead 4-0 after the first period.